Hi everyone, back again with another thank you video, and this one is for 5,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for that. I'll start off straight off with that. Yeah, I think it's been about a year and a half, so that's really cool that I've gone up to this point already. Yeah, I definitely have got quite an Indian audience at the moment. A lot of Indian recommended films. I'm loving it though. It's really been quite the adventure. Like before I got recommended these, I didn't watch any. I did watch other foreign films. I watched a bit of like Korean cinema, a bit of I think a couple of Asian films, and now I watched an Indonesian film, The Raid 1 and 2, and then also I think a couple of French films as well. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I've done a bit of globe trotting with my film curiosity. And yeah, there's been some really great ones, that's for sure. Especially some Indian films as well, especially Jallikattu. That's one of my favorite ones at the moment. The filmmaking in that was really great. It reminded me a lot of Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu. I hope I'm saying his name right. But yeah, anyway, it's really been, yeah, as I said, quite the adventure. So it's really great. As you may have noticed, I wanted to kind of bring this up. This is one thing that's kind of been on my mind, and I'm not sure how to put into words. But I just wanted to say that, at the moment, you may have noticed I'm not making as many videos, especially compared to other creators. Other creators are sometimes able to put out 2 videos a week, which I think is nuts. I'm not sure how they do that, especially if, they have jobs and stuff. To me, that really perplexes me. But anyway, hats off to them, honestly. But for me, a big reason why is at the moment I have 2 big interests, and one interest is this, what I'm doing now, film, and my love of film and sharing that, and also making films and stuff. I haven't done that for a while now, short films and all that, but at some point I think I'll get into making more short films again. Just short films. I don't know how far I'm going to go with filmmaking stuff, hence why I haven't actually put that in my video titles as of recent, because I don't know where I'm going with that. Because I don't know if I really want to make these big budget films. I'm not quite sure at the moment. But that being said, so yeah, one thing is film. I'm quite interested in that. That's a passion of mine. And then also another passion of mine is self-development. And I've kind of started to, even though I haven't achieved very much, I've kind of gone past a certain phase of wanting to achieve. It's more about just a certain equanimity in the mind. It's kind of some kind of non-dual type of stuff I've been really curious about recently, and stuff with meditation and mindfulness and awareness, all that kind of stuff. That's what's really gotten me interested in right now. And yeah, it's one of those things that it is taking up time that I would, if I wasn't into that stuff, yeah, I probably would be able to get out more content. But at the same time, for me now, just doing these videos, just churning out more videos, I can see that I don't want to do that. As much as I enjoy making YouTube videos, as I said, it's just, I don't want to just do that. You know what I mean? And to just turn away this stuff about the mind and my curiosity with kind of everything in a way. Particularly just how the mind interprets reality, things like that. To just turn that away, I don't even know if that's possible for me. The point I'm at right now, to just turn it away and ignore it, no, I don't think that's possible. So, yeah, just bear with me that, I'm going to probably put out at least 2 a month, I reckon. But I'll see. It's just one of those things. I may be able to get more out as time goes on. I think once I start figuring things out, if that's even the right way of saying it, but once a certain clarity comes, or even that, see, it's funny, when I say these things, maybe that's what the issue is my mind wants clarity, my mind wants a certain sense of security, and that's kind of what the issue may be. As I said, the stuff with the mind is a very weird journey, I'll tell you what. But I'm very curious about it. And as I said, that curiosity is not going away. So I might as well do it. Because that's what film was for me. It's a curiosity. And it still is there. It's a curiosity. it's like a passion, and that's what it is for me with the mind and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't think there's an off button for this type of thing. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that. So if you're wondering, oh, where's the content? That's why. And then also on top of that, I work. I still have a job, and yeah, I work about 5 days a week in retail, and usually relatively long days. So, there's that on top of it too. And yeah, so I'm just trying to balance all this out. And there's also other things, obligations, as you know, life. So yeah, it is what it is. So unfortunately, I know you've really given me a lot of recommendations, but it's just going to take me time. So please be patient. But there may be some changes in regards to my job. I may have a certain opportunity soon where I can actually leave my work for a while and do this, focus a bit more on this, and then also my mind stuff. But if that whole spectrum of work is gone, those hours of work, gone, that would really free up some space for me. And I may be able to do that soon. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm not saying that's definite, but if that does happen, I will be able to make probably more content, I imagine. That's for sure. So just as I said, please be patient with me. And I don't see myself anytime soon just stopping this channel. I can't guarantee it, but I do enjoy this. I can't deny that I love film. I do love the process of it. I love the way it's done, how it can make you feel just by what you can do. Like, it's so interesting to me. Film is so fascinating. There's just so many layers to it, and that's why I like doing that whole list of things I like, because there's so much richness to film. I love it. So and if you're curious about that, I think in my 1,000 subscriber video, I went through my list of things I like in film, and that's a big list. And so if you're curious about that, I think it's in the description of that video as well. Actually, you know what? I'll quickly check that. So if you don't want to actually watch the whole video, you can just go in the description, and I think my list is just down there. Let me quickly check though. Yeah, I've got the list on there. Yeah, so, and I did say in that video too, like, I'm not a filmmaker, but I love film a lot, to a point where I may become one. And there is a possibility that is true. But, as I said, for me, I reckon at some point in the future, I definitely can see myself making short films, more. Big films, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Honestly, to me now, it doesn't matter whether or not there's not like this big thing in my mind of, I have to become a filmmaker, like a big filmmaker. If it happens, it happens, cool. I'm not that pulled either way by that, It's like if I got the opportunity, cool. If I didn't, cool. It's kind of weird. Like, I remember, like I would say 2 years ago, I would say more, no, I want to be a filmmaker. But now, I don't know. It would be cool, don't get me wrong. I certainly, as I said, wouldn't turn my nose up at it. But, yeah, there's a lot involved, though. That's for sure, with making an actual big film, Anyway. So yeah, just bear with me that, I'm trying to balance this out with my other passions and my work and all that. So just please understand that, yeah, this is how it is. And it's not just my YouTube channel being my only passion. So just be aware of that, or just know that that's what the case is. It's not that I'm just don't care about the channel. I do. It's just I care about, the mind and meditation and just curiosity about consciousness itself. I'm curious about that as well. So balancing those things is very interesting to try and do. So just bear with me. Anyway, so with that being said, I wanted to actually quickly ask you a question of, what are some passions you have? Put down in the comments, what are you passionate about? It can be film, and tell me why, and when, and all this kind of stuff. I'm just curious to hear what you guys are passionate about. Maybe it's books, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's poetry, maybe it's, some type of sport, whatever. I'd love to hear, what you people are passionate about. I'd really love to hear that. So put that down in the comments below, and that would be really cool. And just hearing us, talk about that kind of stuff, I think that'd be really interesting to hear. And maybe if some of you are curious about, the mind and things like that, I'd love to hear that as well. So, or just like kind of like spirituality, things like that, I'd love to kind of, talk with you guys in the comments below about what you're passionate about, instead of me just rambling on about my passions. I'd love to hear what you guys, are interested in. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to kind of clear that up for you, if any of you are wondering, why the hell does it take so long to upload? Yeah, it's because, I have other passions, and that other passion I have about the mind is quite a thing for me at the moment. It's certainly there. So I can't see myself just turning that away and switching it off for a while and do this YouTube stuff, because I'm just kind of like, what's the point then if I'm just doing that? To me, it kind of seems, I don't know, because my mind is much more orientated in the present moment now than it's ever been. And since it's orientated in the present moment, to be thinking so much about a long-term vision, to me, it's like, well, it's not now. And you could say, oh, well, isn't that impatience? In a way, you could say yes, but at the same time, I do work on my stuff now. I don't need to project into the future to think, oh, this is what I have to do. No, I just do it now, So, but that being said, me doing it now, that doesn't mean I'm constantly doing it now. For me to be constantly doing it in that state of now, I have to also train my mind, or declutter my mind, whatever you want to say, kind of reorient your mind to be in the now. You need to kind of somewhat practice that, or to kind of, because your mind is so conditioned, or at least I would say my mind is so conditioned, where there's a lot going on, and that kind of can get in the way of you actually needing to do what you are passionate about. It can actually get in the way. Anyway, I won't go into that here, but anyway, that's it for this video. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. As I said, I'd love to hear your passions, so please put it down there. I'd love to read that. So please do that, and recommendations as well. And if you enjoyed this video as well, consider hitting the like button. I imagine you've subscribed if you're watching this video, so I'm not going to say that. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hope to catch you folks in the next one.